here we're going to enter the courtyard where I like to model my makes. So this is my courtyard, and I love to come out here because it gets windy here sometimes, and the wall just prevents from all the wind blowing. And this is our little sitting area. We like to have a little lunch here, or you know, a drink or dinner in the evening. Have little steps here, and this all lights up at night. And I have my fountain that I absolutely love. So beautiful. You hear that peaceful trickling of the water. This lights up at night too. But this is right around the time where I model my makes for my videos. And it's just a little cozy little area. Very pretty, and I just like this locale for my modeling. And here's some of these air plants that we have in Florida. They do not have soil, just air and water. That's pretty unique. So let's walk through here and go next door. This is the gate. Like my gate, we got this installed when we moved here. And open it up. And here are the plants that we planted. These are your typical umbrella plants of Florida. And these crotons. This is where I model outside of this area here with these flowers and plants. Now the hibiscus is not open on this one. Usually it's huge, but not today. And then I usually model my makes here on this walkway. But we'll go over here and look at this hibiscus. These are really, really pretty. There's one that's open. Very nice. And another one. And love my little sago plant. And more hibiscus here. Love these flowers. So this wall here, this big wall with the window, this is my sewing room, this building here. So we're going to go back to the walkway and go inside. Of course, this side with the two windows here is Tom's side of the building. This was a detached garage, unfinished. We finished it, and now he has his hobby area, which is music, keyboards, his little lab. And I got my Welcome to Paradise sign, because that's what I think about this place. From Pennsylvania to Florida is paradise. And got my little welcome mat. Welcome. Love the flamingos. Welcome. And I had Tom paint this door coral. It's not pink, it's coral. Definitely coral. There's my welcome. And let's go inside. She shed. This is where I get it done. Oh yeah. Love this. This is my sewing studio. And of course, Tom got me this sign years ago. Gracie's Sewing Studio. I had it up in Pennsylvania in my sewing room, and now I have it here. I'm going to give you a panoramic view of the entire room that I'll be going through on this tour. And I'll be doing it in two parts because I'm going in a lot of detail. So here's the room from the door. And you can see the back closet in the corner there. That'll be tomorrow's video. And the back bathroom. We have this big wall here with my pegboard and my shelving units. And my ironing station. And I have my calendar, which I put all scribbled dates in here. I have all the blinds drawn because of the sun and it gets hot. I made these valances with this Timeless Treasures fabric. I don't know if it's still available. I got it at fabric.com, and I just added this red trim. So I just, you know, made my sewing room simple. I like blinds, open, close, or easy, and just have a valance on all the windows. So when you walk in, there's this little table of photos, and then my dog bed for my dog, who loves to sit and chill while I sew. This is my comfy chair. If I have any guests, anybody want to just plop on this chair and relax, that would be fun. I have my ceiling fan going because it really circulates the air, it keeps it cool, and I don't really have to have the AC on, and it's wonderful. So this is a shot of my room, but I'm going to go through it for you and show you everything. So over here on the floor, these are my inspirational guides for all my machines. My Aria sewing machine, my Enlightened Serger, and my Spirit embroidery machine. You just keep them handy right there. Got these little hutches that I ordered on Amazon to keep all kinds of supplies in here. This one's mostly embroidery. I got cords and I got embroidery tape and some just odds and ends. I also have down here embroidery bobbin thread and embroidery, this KK 2000 spray for the stabilizer. That's pretty useful. I love this. Very nice, very decorative. Then next to that hutch, in between here, I have a big container of thread. This is all Serger thread of various colors, white, gray, blues. And here I have embroidery thread. Since this is my embroidery machine up here, I keep my thread handy and close by. I have more thread in the other part of the room that you'll see. In this hutch here, this I carry like just bobbins, and this is like a needle organizer. I got my bobbin case and just all kinds of seam guide. It's kind of handy things I like to keep by. Also this little drawer here, I have my toolkit for my embroidery machine. Keep that handy. And this drawer, this cabinet has my serger feet and more bobbins. These are all empty, but it's just good to have. Manual for my little brother machine here. It's just a nice, accessible cabinet. I really like the style too. So next to this cabinet, I have another case of embroidery thread. I got all kinds of embroidery thread here that I can use. I got this box for like 20 bucks. All brand new embroidery thread. So next to this cabinet, I have my red trash can. How cute, to match my valances, my decor. This is my embroidery machine. It's a Spirit. I keep my machines covered because it keeps them clean, lasts longer. This is a great machine. I absolutely love it. And it's by Baby Lock. Next to my machine, I have this little organizer, this little drawer organizer that has my tape measures up here. Just, you know, arm's length I can get to. Embroidery scissors, clips, and embroidery needles. So it's really nice. I labeled them with my label maker. Then I have my little computer that I need to do all my editing of my videos and just going online for all kinds of stuff. Amazon, you name it. Got my little hot light here. And look at this, Timeless Treasures. This matches my valances. I bought this on Amazon. I was shocked to find it. The exact same fabric. I have my little pens and markers, and I got my photo of Tom and I. And then I have Positive Vibes Only. I got this card from Asa at Stitch Treasures. And this is my main sewing machine. This is the Baby Lock Aria. I'll uncover it. It's the sister sewing machine to the Baby Lock Spirit. They're almost identical, and I absolutely love it. Up here I keep most of my patterns. I have Butterick in this box. I got these boxes, they're vintage boxes at Joann's like a year ago when they were selling them. But now they're hard to get. You can go on Simplicity, but they're expensive for one box, like 34 bucks. At the time, I think I paid 10. Then I got my Mimi G and all my Simplicity patterns. A New Look, Quick Sew, and then this box I just put in what is new and what's coming up and what I've done. I also got this little vintage instruction box. I keep just various pamphlets in here, the sewing studio classes in Lakeland, Florida. I have the thread guide for my Serger quick reference thread guide handy because I always access that for 4 thread, 3 thread, all kinds of stuff. And I just put some other folders in here. I got these cute little folders at Hobby Lobby. I don't know, just a bunch of folders, a bunch of different inspirational folders here. I don't know. Sorry, I didn't pull them all out. And just all kinds of stuff. And then I got this, this is all embroidery thread. I got this holder at Hobby Lobby, all embroidery thread. This is our sewing thread here. I got this sewing thread stand for like $3 at an auction. Just decorative, just some decor. And then at Dollar Tree, I got these little drawers. Put my thread in here. And I got some white and black in there. I got a Hobby Lobby. All kinds of things I put in there. And then I got my pictures. This was a scissors, vintage scissors photo framed, gifted to me by my niece. My niece Lucrezia. Thank you, honey. And I got my pictures here that I love, the fashion girls. How sweet. And this is my screen that I have on when I'm sewing. I watch everybody's YouTube. And then the girls here, just for inspiration. Now next to the sewing machine, I have my little I'm So Crazy mug. I like to drink coffee, and that's how I roll. Little trivet there I got. Have a little drawer here. Got my remotes in there and glues and all kinds of stuff, handy dandy. This is my Serger. Take the cover off. This is my Baby Lock Serger. It's the Enlighten. It has air threading, 4 thread. And underneath that I have more embroidery thread. You can't have enough embroidery thread. You go through a lot of thread when you embroider. So, and this whole desk setup, see how it is? It's like a V corner shape. So embroidery machine, computer, and then my sewing machine, and then my Serger. It's so convenient because I can just swivel in my chair like I'm doing right now and access every machine. And Tom set this up, this setup for me, which is eternally grateful. Now coming around from the Serger, there's another desk here I bought, and on that is my cover stitch machine, my Baby Lock cover stitch, which I need to use more, which I do not use, and I have to, I want to. And then next to that, I have a little brother, I call it. It's a brother machine. This is small and portable. I use it for when I go to classes, when I travel or anything. I don't want to take my big Aria. And I absolutely love this machine. It is very nice. It has this little table with it, and it has everything you need. So that's my other machine. Now underneath the desk is my Baby Lock case, my travel case. So if I take that brother with me, I will put it in here, or if I put the Serger in there, if I have a class, the Serger class, I'll put it in here. So that's really convenient. It has wheels, and I love it. Now next to this table is my cutting table. This is just a basic cutting table that I got at Joann's a few years ago. It does have wheels. It's not as sturdy as many I've seen, but it works for me. And the cutting mat I also got at Joann's. I had one previously for 5 years and I replaced it, and this one's probably gonna be replaced again. So it's okay. use a 50% off coupon and you get a new cutting mat. And this is my ruler, my Olfa ruler, which I use all the time. I also have this clipboard, which is very handy. I got it on Amazon. I clip the instructions when I'm sewing. I clip it on this clipboard. And that's my cutting table. And this bag is where I keep my current projects, what I'm sewing at the time. I keep it in this bag, organized, so I have the bag here with the fabric and the pattern and whatever I'm doing. Every time I just go for this bag, pick it up, and then I can sew and keep things neat all the time. So underneath the tape, well actually I forgot to tell you, this is my embroidery laser light. Let me show you what this does. Unfortunately the bulb died, but what it does, it projects a crosshairs so you could center your embroidery design on the hoop. So I'm sorry I can't demonstrate that right now, it's not working at the moment. But I do want to show you that I have additional electrical outlet on the floor here we got put in. So I can plug in all kinds of things here if I need to. I'm just going to unplug this for now. Cover it up. I like to keep it covered. And show you the storage bin. I got this storage bin, this plastic bin at Walmart. And what I keep in here are my interfacings and cotton batting and all kinds of, you know, stabilizers and things of that nature. And they're pretty convenient. It has wheels, so I can wheel it around and clean underneath, which is very nice. So that's a really nice bin. On this side of the table, I have another bin that I keep other items, you know. These are like my pattern weights. I have these Simplicity pattern weights I keep in here, some other fabric and stuff like that. Here I have cottons, fat quarters, just tons of little fat quarters and scraps. And same with this drawer too, same thing, it's stuffed with fabric. I don't really want to open it up, but it's a nice bin. I like it because it has wheels. It's easy to clean and wipe. So moving over to this side, I have this piece of furniture here that I got at Ikea. It has all these drawers that I labeled with this chalk stickers. So this first drawer here, it says bag hardware. I make a lot of bags and I just keep like my D-rings in here, bag feet, D-rings, magnetic closures, some of my jewelry stuff here, and these little key rings. So lots of odds and ends for bags, and I use these little storage containers I got at Dollar Tree. Now, a lot of my stuff in my sewing room is from Dollar Tree. That's that bag hardware drawer. The next drawer, this one's called fabric labels and adhesives. So, which is really, I gotta change it because I put buttons in here. Should rename that. Lots of buttons and bias tape. Here's my buttons. And this here, this is all bias tape. Some made and some purchased. And just labels. We got these vintage labels. Lots of buttons. So that's those two drawers. The next drawer, it's called glue guns. I have a big glue gun and a couple of little glue guns. There's my little one. Some rope. Here's a big glue gun stuck in here. There's my glue sticks. These are all Dollar Tree glue sticks. So that's pretty cool. And here's the adhesive. I gotta relabel that drawer. No Sew Eileen's. I use that brand. Very reliable. You can get it at Dollar Tree too. And this drawer is called Craft Tools. So I have this heat crafter, and it's a little gun. It's a heater that you can melt various things in crafts. It's not really for sewing. It's mostly for applique and embroidery. And then I got my Hot Fix rhinestone setter to put my rhinestones on my jewelry or bags or sneakers or whatever. This is like a craft drawer. I got my elastic, get that at Dollar Tree. And then this webbing, strap webbing that I use for tote bags. So these drawers are mostly for crafts. I have a tape card. It's just paperwork, just stuff almost like miscellaneous, kind of a mess. I gotta organize that one. And then this is just double-sided tape used to put in zippers. I use it all the time. I got it at Dollar Tree. Got regular Scotch tape, and then of course more embroidery thread. Can't have enough of that. So that's this dresser here. So as I move from this dresser, this big wall has a nice beautiful window, double pane window with the valance that I made. Like I said, I keep the blinds closed because it gets really hot. And I do have natural light, so I can open it, you know, when I need to. And I got this cute mannequin dress form. It's like iron. It's really cute. It has this little decorative feather stand. It's a copper. Can you see that color now? It's copper. I got it on Amazon like 10 years ago. I got some stuff in here. I was a volunteer. And a little girl made me this, Victoria. She made me with my name. A little vase and a candle with flowers. And this is a little mannequin. It's like, I just love it. It's so pretty. And I just keep it here just for inspiration in front of the window. And then next to that window on the wall here is my dress form clock. I don't know if you can see the dress forms in there. There's 3 of them. And then I also have the matching dress forms here, the same ones. And I put my rotary cutters on it. I hang the big rotary cutter here, and then the medium, and then this one has various decorative blades that you can put on. And I just keep that tri-set together like that under the clock. Just thought it was a nice grouping on the wall. And then I have another piece of furniture I got from Ikea right here. All this is, take a guess, embroidery thread. I have a lot of embroidery thread. I labeled them by colors because if I want to quickly find some red, orange, pink. So that's my drawer, red, orange, pink. And this one's brown, brown and purple. Kind of lavender, blues, and that general color scheme here. So I have those. This one says yellow, gold, and glitter. So here is my yellow, gold, gray, silver. These are like my holiday threads for embroidery. So there's all glittery. I put them in this drawer. And then my blues and my greens, mostly blues and greens, and I got these ones. They're tall. They're not blue and green, but I put them here because this drawer is tall and they fit. And I have my Isocord thread. All the other threads in this that you just saw, they were Floriani. The ones at the bottom here, it's called Isocord thread, and that comes in its own little plastic case with all those colors. It's really nice. So, like that. And then up top here I have micro thread. This is when you like embroider words on tablecloths or on hand towels, like recipes. You need finer thread. So this box here is micro thread. It's a different weight, really thin. I also have a little more sewing thread here, Metrocene sewing thread, and I got a box of sewing thread here. You never have enough thread. And the thing is, if you want your thread to last, keep them in drawers, keep them covered, because if they're exposed to the light, they tend to get weaker. And there's miscellaneous thread, just all kinds of stuff I have here. You know, and this drawer is kind of empty. And this drawer, oh, these are bag handles when I make bags. So I got these kind of bag handles and bamboo handles and black handle, clear plastic handle. So, and then I got this disc, for your discs, your DVDs, so I can hook that to the computer when I need to. I also have another isocord thread, so that's kind of cool. And then of course, Tom got me this case here. It was a Nancy Zeman rayon embroidery thread. So it comes with a color chart. I have all these beautiful colors, well preserved, great shape, use them all the time. Another drawer here with other colors. And as you can see, some of these are missing because I used up the thread, but probably not going to replace them until I really need that color because I got so much embroidery thread. And then this last one has more glitter and another color chart with variegated color threads, which is really cool. This is cool to make rope bowls. I don't know if you made rope bowls. You make these little bowls on your sewing machine with thread. So variegated thread is fun for that. And I got my little Joanne sewing machine. It's a gift card holder. Got my old Singer. It's just a toy here. Something to decorate the room with. This is Gutermann thread. I bought this case years ago. I replace it once in a while with different threads. I just like it. It has a handle here. I just set it here against the wall. I got more sewing thread. May your spools always be full. This is a Hobby Lobby thread holder. I recently got this one. And moving on to this side of the room, I got my thermostat here. Keep it pretty warm because the ceiling fan works good enough. And then inside this big closet is where I store all my fabric.